What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel Olu Nation. It's still your boy, Roderick Zolunya. And if you don't know that it's your boy, it means that you have not subscribed to the channel, guys. So do me a huge favor. Go down below and subscribe to the channel because we are officially on the road to 1K subscribers. Guys, if you're an OG on this channel, you know that we have two principles. The first principle is that here we do not masturbate, and principle number two is that we do not watch porn on this channel. Those are the first two steps that you have to take to become the best version of yourself in today's world as a man. In today's video, guys, I want us to talk about 5 reasons why dating is harder for men. So let's get right into the video. But before we get into the video, I have a disclaimer. I'm not doing this video so that I can complain on behalf of the men. No. Contrary to that, I'm doing this video so that I can give you the 5 reasons why dating is harder for men and how we as men can solve that so that we can make dating easier for us. Because on this channel, I've told you that here we talk about things that affect us as men in our day-to-day lives and how we can use that to flip the script to our advantage. So let's get into the video, guys. So modern dating has become so difficult and hard for men that most men have stopped approaching women and have stopped dating altogether. You guys have seen it. The statistics say that most men these days have stopped approaching women and have stopped dating altogether. Now, in my opinion, I believe that us as men, yes, we should still approach women because, guys, let's be honest, we cannot live without women. We cannot live without interacting with women. So what you can do, just learn their nature. Yes, learn women's nature and learn how to coexist with them. That will make your life much more easier. Because I've told you guys, it's very difficult for you, for me, for us men to avoid women all in all. Because we have to interact with them. We live with them in the same world. We live with them in the same environment. So the best thing you can do, guys, just learn their nature, understand them, understand how they are, understand how they think, understand their nature, and learn how to coexist with them. However, here are 5 reasons why I say dating is harder for men. The first reason is men are usually taught how to treat women and never the vice versa. When I say never the vice versa is men are usually taught how to treat women, but women are never taught how to treat men. Guys, men are usually expected to provide, to protect, to take women out on dates, to be a gentleman, to treat women like a gentleman, to give them gifts, to do all these things because that's how society has programmed men to treat women. Society has taught men how to treat women, yes, by telling men how to be a gentleman, by telling men how they should provide for women, by telling men how they should protect women, by doing all these things. But in real sense, women are not taught how to reciprocate the same energy. Women are not taught how to treat men. That's why you'll find out that there are men who are in relationships with women who do not offer any value in the relationships. Some of these women can't even do the bare minimum, guys, like cooking and cleaning. So imagine, us men are expected by society and are taught by society. And these Disney movies that show women are angels and can do no wrong. These Disney movies that teach us that women need saving. Us men, we are taught how to treat women. We are told, be a gentleman, take women out on dates, make sure you provide for her, make sure you protect her. Us men are taught how to treat women, but women are not taught how to treat us men. That's why I've told you, some men are in relationships with women who cannot even offer value in their relationships. Most of these women just bring their bodies. They cannot offer any value to the relationship. While they expect a man to do all these things, yet they themselves cannot offer any value to the relationships. Even doing the bare minimum, I've told you, like cooking and cleaning, they bring nothing of value to the table. That's why most men see that the risk to reward of dating is too much. The risk ratio to reward is too much. They see that I as a man am expected to do all these things for a woman, yet a woman brings no value in my life. That's why most men have decided to walk away from dating. And that's the first reason why dating is harder for men. Is because that us men are taught how to treat women, but women are not taught how to treat men. The second reason why dating is harder for men is men have to work to become valuable. Guys, remember, women are and men become. Women are born with the value. Men have to work and become valuable. Meaning that if you are a guy who has no value, if you are a guy who cannot provide something of value in the relationship, most women will pass you by. Remember, a man will want to sleep with a woman for this woman just existing. Women are born with their value. That's why a man will want to sleep with a woman for this woman just existing. But you as a man have to work for your value. That's why for a man to have options, he has to go out there, he has to work and earn his value. No woman will get into a relationship with a man without the man providing something of value. Dating is so much easier for women, guys. I've told you, a man will want to sleep with a woman for this woman just existing. But you, as a man, for you to have options, for you to have a woman want to be in a relationship with you, or for you to have a woman who wants to date you, you have to provide something of value. You have to have something of value that you bring to the relationship. Unlike women who a man will want to get with her for just existing, you as a man have to work and become valuable. That's the second reason why dating is harder for men. The third reason why dating is harder for men is because men are loved under a condition. Guys, listen. Only women and dogs are loved unconditionally. You as a man, you will be loved by a woman under a condition that you can provide something of value in the relationship. If not, the woman will leave you for another guy who can provide that something of value that she's looking for in the relationship. And the funny thing is, most women are in relationships when they themselves cannot offer anything of value, yet they expect a man to offer something of value. And think about this, guys. Most women in relationships are broke. They depend on the man for everything. Dating is easier for women, guys. I've told you, a man will want to get with a woman for this woman just existing. Doesn't matter whether they are broke, whether they are rich. Because women's value lie in beauty and purity. Women are born with their value. So you as a man are loved under a condition that you can offer or provide something of value in the relationship. A woman will be in a relationship with a man even when she cannot offer anything of value. Why? Because women are born with their value. A man will want to sleep with a woman for this woman just existing. But you as a man will be loved under a condition that you can provide something. If you cannot provide something of value in the relationship, guess what, guys? The woman goes to the next guy. And I've told you it's funny that most women in relationships are broke, yet they say that they cannot date a broke guy when they themselves are broke. Talk about double standards, guys. The fourth reason why I say dating is harder for men is women are hypergamous by nature. Guys, I've told you from previous videos that hypergamy is when women only date up and want the best option for themselves. Now, this makes dating hard for most men because most women only go for the top 20% of men. Remember, guys, I've told you, women are hypergamous by nature. They only date up and want the best option for themselves. That's why most women go for the top 20% men. As statistics came out that 20% of the top men are sleeping with 80% of the women. The reason why they're sleeping with 80% of the women, these other 20%, maybe they're married, they are nuns in churches and all those things. So, we are left with 80% of the women. 20% of the men are sleeping with 80% of the women. What does that tell you? It tells you that women are willing to share high value men. And guys, most men just want a simple life. And it's not wrong. It's not bad. Most men maybe just want to get a 9 to 5, get married and settle down, which is not wrong, guys. Wanting a simple life for a man is not wrong. In fact, most men want a simple life. But These modern day women don't want a man who wants a simple life. They want the top guys, the top 20% of the guys. That's why the top 20% of the guys are sleeping with 80% of the women. Women these days even don't want a guy who works from 9 to 5. It's crazy, guys. A guy who works 9 to 5, he gets money. He still gets money. It's not wrong, guys, to work a 9 to 5. You must have ambition, yes. You must have a purpose on the side, but working a 9 to 5 is not wrong. Yet women shame guys who work a 9 to 5 and say that they cannot date them because they don't have the status that these women need. So such things are the things that make it difficult for men in dating, in modern day dating. Now, women are willing to share the top 20% of the men. This shows you that a high value man is rare. Beautiful women are found everywhere. High value man is rare, beautiful women are found everywhere. That's why 80% of the women are sleeping with the top 20% of the men. Meaning, women are willing to share a high value man. The fifth and final reason why I say dating is harder for men is ridiculous dating standards from women due to too much attention and validation from men. Most women think that they have got too many options, guys. This puts women in an abundance mindset automatically. We've seen that women are born with their value. A man will want to sleep with a woman for this woman just existing. Meaning, women have got a plethora of options. They've got too many options. This puts women in an abundance mindset, guys. Now, due to this mindset, women are getting too much attention, like getting too much validation. They've got an abundance mindset. They've got a plethora of options. Due to this mindset, guys, women who are fours now start feeling or start thinking that they are nines. I call them 49ers because this four is getting too much attention from men, making her think that she's a nine. Now, this makes dating harder for men because this four now will give men on her level a difficult time. Remember, guys, women date up. Yes, us men, you date down. A woman who is a four realistically should get with a man who is a 5 or a 6, at most a 7. Women usually date up, 3 points up at most. So if a woman is a 4, she will most likely get with a 5, 6, or a 7. But due to too many options, due to the fact that women get too much attention and validation from men, this 4 now thinks that she's a 9. Now, this 4, in her mind, she sees that she's a 9. Now she will want a guy who is a 9 or a 10, which is very unrealistic. Such things make dating harder for men. Now, guys, before I end the video, I'm not making this video so that I can complain on behalf of men, so that I can bitch and make people feel sympathy for men since dating is harder for men. Remember, guys, nobody cares about how a man feels. Nobody cares about a man's feelings. Now, on this channel, I've told you, here we talk about things that affect us as men in our day-to-day lives and how we can use that to flip the script to our advantage. So, since we've seen that dating is harder for men, how can we make it easier for you guys? Number one, guys, work on improving and becoming the best version of yourself. That's the number one thing that you can do to make your dating life easier. Elevate yourself, build yourself up, become the best version of yourself. Work on your fitness, your fashion, your finances, guys. Elevate, become a high value man. We've seen from this video that women are willing to share a high value man. So why don't you become that high value man? Remember, guys, if dating is hard, you can make it easier. A man knows that the harder he is on himself, the easier his life becomes. So be hard on yourself. Work on yourself, improve, work on your fitness, work on your fashion, work on your finances, work on your physique, work on your money, work on your dressing. Become the best version of yourself. Elevate yourself and become the best dating option out there. It's inevitable, guys. If you're the best dating option out there, if you're among the top 20%, guys, believe me, women will definitely choose you. You'll have a plethora of options, just like these women. But remember, you have to work for your value. I've told you, a man becomes. It's women who are born with their value. Us men have to work to become valuable. So work to become valuable, improve, become the best version of yourself, and become the best dating option out there. Dating will definitely become easier for you guys. We've come to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, guys, don't hesitate and share it with someone who it might help. Also, leave a big thumbs up on the video. Comment your thoughts down below if you've got any ideas for future videos, or if you've got any contradictions with what I'm saying in these videos. Comment your thoughts down below. And guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because you're officially on the road to 1K subscribers. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Olu Nation, we out. Peace and love.